Hello, happy Saturday, good morning. We're all here, ready and raring to go, and we've got you some fabulous things on the show. Okay, lots of goodies. Stephanie's got loads of demos to share with us with the Minecraft Studio, so we're a bit excited. Oh, that screen's moving. Are you moving it?
Yes.
Oh, right, thank you. I thought, oh gosh, what's happening? So welcome one and all. How is everybody? How's your weekend started? It's a little bit cooler here, thank goodness. So you're out there watching us. So how do you watch, or where do you watch, and how do you shop? So you can watch us on Facebook, Instagram, live on our website, and also on YouTube if you wish to. Now, when you're shopping on your social media platforms, it's super easy. In the comments below, all you need to do is type the word shop and the next word on the, so it's the code pattern. So shop pattern into the comments, that pops it into your basket. Once you've actually sent that off, you will get a message back from us that says thank you very much for your reservation. At the end of the show, or whenever you want to check out, just click in one of those messages that you've received from ourselves. Once you open that, there's a link. Click on that link and it takes you straight to your shopping basket on our website for you to log in and check out. It is super, super simple. Now, when you are on our website, if that's where you want to watch us, because we're live on there all the time, while ever we're live, you can watch us live on our website. That's your preferred place. It's a little bit different down the side of the screen. You've got all of the items listed, okay? All of the codes, all of the pictures of what it is. So you can actually shop ahead if you wish to, scrolling up and down and pick your items. Once you've chosen something, click on it and it says add to basket. Click add to basket and you'll see that a little red shopping bag will appear on your screen, and then when you're ready for checking out, you literally click your shopping bag, log in and check out. It is that easy. Now, we do know an awful lot of you are shopping ahead. So on your front screen, when you first go onto our website, there is shop today's deals, and that gives you everything for the whole shows throughout the day. So if you want to shop ahead because you've got commitments and you may be doing a bit of childcare on a Saturday, or whether you've got a birthday or something, you can still shop ahead and don't miss any of the deals. So that's where you watch and how to shop. So like I say, good morning. Have we got the iPad?
We do indeed.
Can we say hello to a couple of our lovely crafty family? Good morning. Let's have a look who's with us. Oh, June's here. Yeah, morning, June. We've got Shaylee, Aileen. We've got Wendy, Karen, Lorraine. Sorry, I had to spell it out to actually say Elaine. Thank you. That's just ridiculous. Ethan's shaking his head at me as if to say, Mum, you're an idiot. Janet, Tricia, Lisa. I can say them. I can say them ones. Mrs. H999, good morning, darling. We've got Mandy, Lynn, Maureen, Mitch, Debbie, Linda, Pat and Lynn. Thank you for joining us bright and early on a Saturday morning. So we've got super download for you this morning from Minecraft Studio. It's shop pattern. Oh my word. And have we got patterns? Look at this. All the way. I've got to keep going. All the way down there. All the way. Keep going,
Ethan, would it be possible to come this side and get close into each pattern so that...
Let me move out your way.
You only come down here and let everybody see each pattern. And I want to share a little bit with you about this, because this is actually really special. Because this collection is actually designed... It might be easy if you go all the way along and then come all the way back along the top instead of going up and down, if that's okay, Ethan. Because then the reason we wanted to share this with you, and these have been specially done for you, is because this is one of our MCS Technique collections. And what we're going to be doing, this collection is about backgrounds, but it's all about text as well. And I can't wait to share with you some of the techniques that we're going to be doing. So you've got patterns on here where you've got them in portrait and in landscape. Now that's really important because sometimes when you're making sets of designs, you don't just want the pattern portrait, you need it landscape to go round something. So you've got portrait and landscape, but you get the tile as well. So there are 60 different patterns on here, and they are then designed, and I'm going to show you how to use these to make your own rice papers. So we are going to do something really, really special this morning. This doesn't even give you all of them. It just gives you a taste of them. And you're getting them. So with each one, you've got the portrait, the landscape, and you've got the tile. And then with all of these, and so we're not even going to get to show you them all at the moment, but we'll show you as many as we can. We're going to go up and down. I'm sorry, Ethan, I'm in your way now. So you can see some of the patterns. And then I have to show you what you can do with them, because it's the what you can do that makes you need them. So first of all, if you haven't already got Minecraft Studio, it is free to download. If you are watching us for the very first time, our club where you start to get discounts is free to join. I know we do a lot of frees here, don't we? So please don't miss out on the chance to actually join us and have this as part of your collection. Now, because it's a download, the minute you get this and you've checked out your basket, you can then start to actually use the product. So I'm going to show you some really exciting demonstrations. We're going to show you how with Minecraft Studio, it gives you the chance to really get into the program, but without having to do lots of multiple actions. So this is about the easy stuff, but the wow factor. And that's what we're going to get this morning. Then we've also got a couple of dies on this show, which you absolutely have to get because they are at the most silly, silly prices. And by giving you those, you are then going to get yourself an amazing deal, but you're also then going to be able to use them with this collection. You'll see what we've been doing. Then the next part of it that I absolutely love is Amanda has got a candle class project lined up this morning, which is just the best thing we've done. And you have to stay with us for tea and cake. And we also have got two fabulous guests this morning. So it's going to be a pretty exciting morning here. Don't miss out, please. Stay joined. And also, will you do us a favour? Email your mates, tell them what you're doing, and ask them to watch too. We don't want anybody to miss out on the fun of what we're up to.
No, we don't.
So, super exciting. Now, that's the first one that we've got. So this one is shop
pattern.
Shop pattern, and it gets you everything that you've seen here. I'm just going to do one quick demonstration for you before I get into the depth and the layers of them, because I need you to see why you need this. Right, I'm going to pick, so these are what we call our index sheets. So you're getting all of these. There's 60 patterns, okay? So I'm just going to pick one. Let's pick one. I haven't even pulled them all on here, but I'm going to pick, there's too many to choose from. I'm going to pick this pattern. Okay. So
look at that.
That's just beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't
so
it?
I've picked that pattern. Okay. So tea bag folding. I know. Tea bag folding and playing with the designs. You're going to have so many different things. But let's just do a happy Saturday. So I'm going to just go into my text, and we're going to add some text, and I'm just going to type here, and we'll put our cat things on. Happy return. Happy Saturday. And we want that quite a lot bigger. And in fact, is that how you spell it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, and we're going to go in, and we'll just highlight that, and we're just going to change the font to something a little bit chunkier. And I'm going to just stretch it a little bit because I want it quite big and chunky, and a bit smaller that way. So I'll have it like that. And then we're going to go into our digital punches, and we're going to do this.
What?
This is why you need this collection, because every one of those 60 patterns has now become pattern text. And let me just explain to you why this pattern is so important. Because what we've done when we've designed it, and this is down to our fabulous graphics team, our lovely Lauren, and who's still on our maternity, but she brought a lovely baby in to see us this week.
She did.
But we've got our Sophie, and we've got Sam, and we've got Becky. What those guys have done, they've sized these patterns so that they fit perfectly when you want to do your words. So now this collection is about playing with words and fonts. So 60 patterns that you've got portrait and landscape, and you've got the tile. You can then, because the pattern is the right size for you to work with it, you can do this. Now, we know that when we do tiling, so when we take that and we replicate it, we have to save it before we can use the digital punches. You don't with this, because what we've done is we've sized it perfectly for you, and that's why it's super exciting. And you wait when I start to show you how you can bring in multiple patterns and play with the designs. So we've got the pattern itself, we've got the background, we've gone tiny. Then if I go into the next one, look at how you can build up your patterns layer by layer. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. I can't wait. Last night, it was about, I don't know what time it was, and I was in here and I thought, we've had a couple, in fact, let me tell you about this, Manda. We've had a couple of incidents, haven't we? We have had a couple of things have happened. So the first person that we locked in by mistake
was Angie.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, it was a customer, wasn't it?
It was a customer. Can you imagine how we felt? We got outside, we turned round and saw in the dark a door open and went, oh my goodness me, there's somebody still in there. Quickly opened the door, quickly took the alarm off, because imagine that. And then realised we shot a customer in. We've never been so apologetic, I can't tell you. Then the next thing that happened, we get up to the house, because you guys know I live just up the road, and during the week our lovely Andrew and Hannah and Mel, they stay with me, and Lily. And so we get up to the house, we pull up on the drive. Did you know about this, Ethan? We pulled up on the drive, and I did a quick little head count and went, oh, there's one missing. We'd left our Angie in. So Andrew jumps in the car, comes running back up here, strolls into the academy, because she's in there in one of the rooms prepping, and says, oh, we're going now. Never let on what we'd done until later on when she gets to the house. And we went, oh, we're so sorry. And she said, why are you sorry? I said, because we shut you in. Then the next one, we did it again. I can't believe we did it again.
Who with?
We only went and did it at Doncaster. We got in the car.
Oh, we did.
We're literally nearly on the motorway junction, and our lovely friend Soraya messages. Well, I didn't pick the message up, so she rings us to say, which entrance would you like me at? I'm like, entrance? I'm nearly on the motorway. So I had to turn round and go back to her. So today we are having a proper head count of who's in the building.
Before we leave.
But no, we're doing it for 2 reasons. One of them to check how many of us are, and the other one's for bacon sandwiches.
Yay!
Yay! So we've got a lovely, lovely day lined up for you. So thank you for everybody joining us. But this is brand new, and it's one of our new series, the start of a new series of Minecraft Studio techniques. Now, during the Minecraft Studio Club, which if any of you want to join that club, just message us and we'll get some details up for you. And put it in the comments. Diane takes a project and she goes into a lot of detail. She's really, really teaching you to be an expert in Minecraft Studio. But this is the foundation for it. This is what gets you started. This is the fun stuff. And all 60 of these patterns are designed so that you can do, so Ethan, just for anybody that's just joined us, so we're going to do pattern work like this. We're going to do work where you've got different scales for patterns. So you've got the main design, you've got the small patterns, and then the ditzy patterns. And then we're going to do this. We're actually going to do our text work. And I'm just going to show you with this by going back to home. I'm just going to do some undos. Think it'll let me do it.
Didn't know it did that.
Yeah. Now watch this, okay? So there's our pattern. There it is over it. I go into our digital punch, and now I'm going to tell it to keep the outer. And look what we've just done. We've now, so here we go. So there's our digital punch. Let me just take this and make this smaller for us. I'm going to place that on the page. I'm then going to go into my brushes. I'm going to get my colour picker and I'm going to pick one of these colours. Oh, and I can't decide which one to pick. I do like that one, but let's pick it. Let's try this one. No, let's go to this one. No, let's go to this one. And then we're going to tell it to set that colour. And we've now put the background to match the colour of the text. That's why you need this. Guys, this is so easy to do, but it's really wow.
It is wow. I honestly, I did not know that did that. So I've just had a massive, oh my days, that's just opened up a lot more opportunities. Oh, I want to work with Minecraft Studio because I had no idea. Lots of people are saying, please show us again. I need a pen and paper and I'm going to write it down. So, yeah. So Lorraine's has asked, can you please show that pattern thing again? Because that was just brilliant.
Well,
absolutely fantastic.
Guys, so we're here for an hour and a half with this show and then an hour and a half making cakes. Candle cakes, by the way. We're making things that if you walked into a shop and you saw it, you'd think, oh, I really want to buy that, but it's £15. That's what we're doing. We're going from £5 to £15, and it is massive fun. But I need to warn you, it's addictive. Then we've got 2 other shows, and one of them, oh my guy. Mark at Silvar Designs, bringing this gadget with him. You have to have it. Honestly, you need it. I need it. You need it. Our lovely Simon Isles is coming, and
I've already brought my money.
So have I. I went in Carl's wallet this morning.
I've already brought my money. I don't know why. I'm just going to get it. Yeah, have that.
And it will be this will go down as one of the, because we've got it planned. He does not know. He does not know what we're going to be doing. And the best bit is we've got it all planned. It's going to go down as, I think we'll go viral because it's hilarious. What we're doing is just, and our lovely Hannah's involved in the background. She's got a wicked sense of humour. So this morning we've got the best weekend lined up for you. So I'm going to let our lovely Amanda tell you about 2 dies we've got on the show. Then we need to tell you about another download that we've got that's amazing. And then what we'll do is I'm going to show you loads of this, because that's just even the start of it. So the reason I told you about people being locked in was because it was nearly me last night, because I was in here literally playing with this and I was like, oh my, I've been thinking to myself, will it do this, will it do this? And it did it all. And our designers, bless them, have designed this so that you can do what we're going to do, because some patterns it doesn't work as well with. What we've given you is the exact thing you need to get the wow. So this is the wow, and it's the first in the Minecraft Studio how-to collections that feed back into the techniques you can do. So it's a bit exciting.
It is a bit exciting. Yeah, because that blew my mind. I've got no. How about that? Creating pattern text. So the 2 dies that we've got on the show, like we've been all about just recently, reinvigorating your stash and giving you another reason and an opportunity as to why you need to get it out and work with it again. Okay, so the first one is the jumper die. Okay, so this is Shop Jumper. It's $12.99. Okay, $12.99, and it is nested. Now I'm going to just quickly show you the board. 2 of. You're getting all of those. Okay, those are all the sizes of jumpers, and I adore the fact that you even get, sorry, other way. You even get the pegs to hang them all up with. Aren't they amazing? Absolutely brilliant. Now, there are downloads for the nested jumper. The other jumpers, we've got Christmas jumpers, we've got workwear, we've got all sorts going on. However, now imagine placing your jumper onto any of these patterns and having a really upmarket jumper, okay? That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Absolutely brilliant. But when you've printed your patterns out, Stephanie, can you print back on top?
Oh, that might just be something we're going to be showing. I'm going to show you how to use these to build word rice papers.
Right, okay. All right.
It's a bit good.
Wow, that's a bit good. And then the other one we've got, this is super fun. Super, super fun. Now, this is our Craftmaster box die, okay? And it's shop box. It's £8, everybody. Now, it should be $29.99, but you see it on the screen, it's £8 today. It's a brilliant deal. Again, it's nested, okay? There's lots of boxes and box lids going on here for you to work with. However, we've got this particular one, and there are other colourways available to you, but now imagine cutting it out of your pattern paper and having beautiful florals and pattern boxes to work with. That's amazing, isn't it? Then cut out this one and put your ribbon back in. So snip these out. So you will have a patterned box with a plain ribbon. Then you will have a plain box with a pattern ribbon, because you've done both ways. How about that? That is reinvigorating 2 of our these were super, super popular. I know they're going to popular again. If you've already got the box die, pop it back in your basket again, because this is for £8, everybody. It's either multi-cutting, so you're speeding up your crafting, or this would be a fabulous, fabulous gift for somebody, for one of your crafty friends. So that one is shop box, £8, guys.
Amanda, I need that die.
You need
I
that
need
die.
it because I need to show everybody something.
I'm bringing it. There
right,
you are.
so
have that one.
Telling the stories, everybody, of when you've nearly got locked in or have got locked in places. Listen to some of these. This is just brilliant. Listen to this. So, first of all, our lovely Mitch has been up since 2:00. Pam says she volunteered a fashion show and a pop-up shop last night. I hope it was successful, Pam. Good morning to our lovely Jennifer. She's saying good morning to the team here. Right, so we've got some things here. So, Pat says, I nearly got locked in a shop. I didn't realise the lights had gone out. I was that engrossed looking at crafty stuff. Lorraine, absolutely. I promise I'll show you that pattern in a second. Wendy said, if you locked me in, I would be crafting away and playing with David's stash. Does David know? On his trolley. Oh, I see. That's stash. Then Pam Budge said, I got locked in a department at hospital as I was having physio and I went to sleep afterwards. I had to ring the hospital switchboard to let me out.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
dear me.
Could you just imagine that one? And then what we got here? Oh, just loads of you, actually. Lots of... It's all right, Pam, I worked out it was locked in. She put kicked in. You're locked. We gathered you were locked in. So she said, Pauline said she's currently at the allotment picking gooseberries. She's probably reached 15 kilograms now already. Wow. Karen asking, how do I join the MCS classes? I'm going to ask if, Lewis, do you think we could add these to the show? We'll see if we can. We'll have a look for you. And Marina says one of the best things about downloads is they never, ever run out. You're absolutely right. And good morning, Rebecca. It is lovely to have your company and all of your lovely, lovely questions. So everybody, keep the questions coming. I am just going to show you a couple of quick things. So first of all, this die. What did Amanda say it was? £8?
£8.
£8 for this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 boxes.
7 different boxes in different sizes. Right. I've got the download that you get here. And that download is for me to put on one of our boxes. So I'm just going to put this piece on here. Okay, so I'm going to just put this on and I'll just show you this one really quick and then we're going to go on the computer. So like that, all I'm doing is putting a bit of tape on there. I've also got a pattern there. I'm placing that one underneath as well. So I've put both of them on that one page. Okay, oh, that one, let's have it that way. Oh, are they? Clubs are on?
Clubs are Club 1. Sorry. So the clubs for our lovely Diane for the MCS club. Are you ready, everybody? We've got Shop Club 1, $29.99. That is the first in the series. Then we've got Shop Club 2, $29.99. And that is Club Series number 2. So the first one is lessons 1 to 3. So every month there is a lesson. Okay, so each lesson is £10. Then the second one is 4, 5 and 6. Okay, I don't think we're up to 6 yet though, are we? Have we done 4 and 5?
4, 5. No, we're not.
We've not quite got up to 6. So if you want to start at Club 2, absolutely you can, because there is a class already released. But if you can, I would definitely start at number 1.
I'm going to say start at 1.
And work your way through.
Yeah.
Because what Diane is doing is building up your skills and teaching you one after the other. And every time you're getting the next class, she's building on that skill from before. Okay? So start at Club 1, 1 to 3. And $29.99 is the price on the screen. But of course, you get your discounts. Maybe you've got points that you want to put towards it as well. But you're getting a club for £10 a lesson once a month. Now, I do know that during that, in that club, you've got your own Facebook page.
Yep.
Yeah. And you've got your own dedicated email. Okay. Nobody else has got that, only the club members. All right. So if you've got questions and things like that, you've got a dedicated email to actually add in. And then on Facebook, you've got a whole group that all of the club members can add in all of their projects, show their makes and what they're getting along with. And it's a lovely crafty community for everybody. Now also, whatever happens in that club won't ever be put on anywhere else. It's just for you guys. Okay, so you've got your special little bit. So, and David's got one, Stephanie's got one, Mel's got one, and we've got a card, a die cutting one as well that our lovely Lily and Stephanie have filmed. So there's plenty there, but this is the MCS one. So for Shop Club 1, Series 1, gets you lessons 1 to 3, and they're live already. You can have that and watch all 3 of them. Shop Club 2 is the next series, and that's lessons 4 to 6, and I do think number 4 is live now for you. Okay, so yeah, please join in with our lovely Diane, because Diane is the GNU of Minecraft Studio. There's nobody knows Minecraft Studio as inside out as Diane does. She's phenomenal with it. Stephanie is, you know, a close second, but what Diane can make this...
not. Honestly, what I can do, Diane can do 10 times over. The journey that you will go on with her will take you from 0 to hero.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. 10% of our box is gone, 20% of our jumper is gone. Let me just show you. Can you imagine making the inside of your boxes patterned and putting pattern strips on them? That's what you're going to be able to do. Doing the lids patterned and the actual boxes plain. You're going to be able to do all of that, which is super exciting.
It's cute.
Right, so this is how many boxes you're going to get. You're going to get 7 different sizes. That is the size of the main box. Look, that's a card shape. Look at the size there of that box. Imagine that lid just tilted on there, and that is your box, your card front, and inside is your pattern. Over the top is your pattern, making a little bow on the top of that to go on top of here, and then doing your pattern jumpers, and on your jumper putting the design that says whatever you want to do, like I've got here, which I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to get this out the way. And we're literally, guys, I'm going to start demoing on here. Anne says, once you start at the top with Highlight Crafts, you won't be able to stop, Mandy. I think the MCS Club is the one where you can learn so much, and it's absolutely brilliant. And also, if you want this, it's a free download. Right, Manda, can you show Touch by Nature?
I can.
Can you lift the boards one at a time as Ethan follows you?
Yep.
And then while we're doing that, what we'll do is I'll get this demo ready, and then I can be quick for you guys.
Okay. So Touch by Nature. Oh my word. Okay. Look at this. I'm just going to lift up one board at a time so Ethan gets to be able to show it all to you, everybody. These are just beautiful. Now, I know when they were launched, I think it was earlier this week, so it's new, and everybody just fell in love with these incredibly adorable characters that we've brought to you on here. Now imagine, again, that one thing, we're giving you that one thing that you can now use behind all of your past, current and to come 2 Red Robins collections. Imagine having all of your characters in these scenes.
I'm going to come and we're going to do this together.
Okay.
Because these
just
are too
look,
good.
They are just beautiful. Look, oh, we've got the Robin. That's Pip. That is Pip. Pip the Robin. There he is, look. He's adorable. Isn't he fantastic? We love him. So even Pip's made an appearance in this particular collection. all the butterflies, everything that you've got here. We had Alan the other day, didn't we?
Into here. Wow, imagine just coming through this field here. And those tiny pattern backgrounds we've got are just exquisite. You are getting 60 backgrounds, 60, and your code, Shop Nature. All you have to do is type Shop Nature, and for $24.99, as soon as you check out, you are actually making with this. This is just stunning.
I could eat that.
Imagine, I have to do this for a minute because I've got an idea. Have you got them, Amanda?
I have.
Oops, don't want to land on Ethan. Right. So, this is our jumper die. Imagine that on the front of the jumper. Okay. Imagine this on the front of the jumper. Imagine the bunnies on the front of the jumper.
Yeah, Sam would want that.
Oh my gosh, that is a jumper front. Look at these. Imagine the bird on the front of the jumper, and you can resize these to any of your favourite sizes. Look at this one on the front of the jumper. This is just Shop Nature, everybody. Will get you this whole collection, but you need your jumper die as well. Shop Jumper gets you the jumpers. How much is our jumper die again?
$12.99.
$12.99.
From £25 short of a penny.
Wow. Oh my gosh, guys. Imagine your jumper dies with these. These are just stunning.
These. Totally fell in love. As soon as we saw these and they brought them down for us, I just totally fell in love with them. Now imagine your patterns, using your pattern papers as your backing papers behind these, as that pop of colour in the background to highlight what we've got going on in these images. Aren't they just incredible? The cat's the favourite. Oh, you've got to stay with us, okay? You need to stay with us because Hannah, I feel sorry for him. Hannah's lovely morph. He's had a trim.
Well, no, he's had a trauma, I think.
Yeah, it is quite. Yeah, I think it's quite traumatic for him. Actually, we keep saying this.
What kind of cat is he?
He's a Maine Coon.
Right. We're going to show you the.
No, he's a ragdoll.
A ragdoll. That's it. We're going to show you the results of an £80. £85 trim.
But you've got to stay with us later on in the morning.
Right. But guys, that's why you need Touch by Nature. Touch by Nature with all of these.
They're brilliant.
That's going to look phenomenal.
It will. Absolutely it will.
Right.
Right. Are you ready? Are you set?
Yeah,
ready?
I'm ready. Yeah,
right,
I'm ready.
Right.
I'm just going to check if there's any more questions. Karen said she had to get the Nature download. Mandy says, hubby doesn't know how much I've spent when it's a download because there's no parcels. Carol's got gremlins, but they're monstrous size. Oh, I hope you've got them in a cupboard. Just, do you know what, everybody? It's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely to have your company. Now, don't forget, our giveaway code today is not shop, just Saturday. The word Saturday. Right, let's go into this and we're going to get serious now. Well, not that serious. So, first of all, I'm going to go into the home page and we're going to go into files. And we'll get a new page and we're going to take off our grid and we're going to take off the ruler. So we've just got our page. Now these little bars at the side scroll that page up and down. And this one here makes it go in and out. So like that. Now on here, what you're going to see is we've got 3 different folders. Each one of them's got 60 designs in it. So you've got your landscape, first of all. And that is here. Now, I wish we did this more often. Patterns in landscape. Think about when you wrap around something. If you're wrapping around a candle or a box, or you want to go on an 8x8 card or a DL, that you could just print that out and fold it over. or a concertina or a stepper. All of those work with this. Let's just pull out a few of these different patterns. So these are our landscape. Then we've got our patterns in portrait. So we've got portrait patterns, and you can see these again, every one of them designed so that we get different effects and we can do different things with them. I'm quite drawn to those bunnies. I keep pulling them out, even though I don't mean to, but look at those. Different styles, different looks, different finishes, tiny ditzy designs. But this is the other special one, because you're going to get the tiles. You're going to get each of them as an individual tile, and there are 60 of these, 60 different patterns that you then can use to create your own designs now. So first of all, that's super important, because it gives us the option and the versatility to be able to do things that perhaps we haven't done before. And you can see how small some of the patterns are. So I'm going to go into a new page and I'm going to share with you a couple of the things that are really important about this. So first of all, if I take this pattern, so there's one of the pattern designs, and I make it very tiny. I'm talking tiny here. And then I actually go down to where it says tile and across to where it says toggle. All these little squares on the outside go blue, and I can then make that pattern as big as I want it. So I can make it smaller, bigger. But then if I take that tile and I place it on top, look at how I've immediately created that amazing background. It just looks fabulous. Let's do that again with a different one. Well, here we go. We'll pick this one. So there it is. We're going to go quite small, and then we're going to go and tell it to tile. And we're literally going to take that and we're going to pull that out. Then we're going to bring the original tile back on the top, but we're going to make it bigger. And we've got that effect where they are completely complementary. So that's the first part of the story. And I'll come back to what we're going to do, what we can do afterwards. Then, when we've got this pattern here, this lovely pattern, I'm going to go into our digital punch. And we're going to go into text. So I'm going to tell it to add text. Now, when you add text, you get this little cursor here. You can see that. You decide where you want to add it. So I'm going to add it here, okay? And it allows me now to type in a word. So let's type in Saturday. So there's the word Saturday. And I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. And in fact, let me just here get hold of it. So there's my Saturday there. And let me get my Saturday, and you can have a look at what I can do with that word. So I'm going to come down here and I've got my word. Oops. And there. So there's my word. Now, I can then come into here because I've got tons of fonts. Look at all this lot. So if I go right back up to the top, I've got all of this lot. All of these fonts that are actually in my craft studio, and there's loads and loads and loads of them. So you pick the font that you want and you decide that that's what I want. So I'm going to pick that one and I'm going to try, let's have this one. Or let's go back and try this one. Or let's go back and have this one. Or we'll have this one.
Does it not matter what font you pick at all, Stephanie?
No. Then I'm going to go bold. So I'm going to get my font here, and I'm just going to choose that, and I'm going to go bold. Now what I need to do is I need to highlight my font to get it to go bold. It's not a big difference in that particular text. So let's pick another one that might make a bit more difference. We'll try this one. Okay, so that's bold or unbold. Bold, unbold. I can have it italics.
Oh.
I can have it underlined. But let's go italics, not underlined, like that. And let's go with the chunky one. And I'm going to go with this one. That's a big one, isn't it? Right, now I'm just going to squish that up a bit. And I'm going to stretch it a bit. So you can make it do what you like. Then you place it where you want to make it cut out. So place it on the design like that. Then we go into our digital punches and we tell it to keep the inner. And then when I move this out the way and I move that out. And look at his little rabbit's eye there. How clever is that?
That's brilliant.
So that is the first part of it, okay? So it kept the inner. Now we've got our Saturday there, and I'm going to do this and get this on here, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to place it there, and I'm going to put it on that line. And this time I'm going to tell it to keep the outer, and it's kept the outer.
I'm floored by this. I had no idea this program did this.
So then what you can do then is you can take that design. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to take this Saturday, and I need that one as well, but this one, this Saturday that I've got here, I'm going to go into my effects. I'm going to change the brightness. So I'm going to make it white. Or you can change the colour like this. I'm going to bring this one back and I'm going to bring that to the front. And then I'm going to do it like it's got a little bit of a drop shadow.
Clever.
But let's move that out the way. So you can see how you can get little bits.
You've made one bigger.
Bigger or smaller. I can then, the other thing that you can do is you can blur it like that. And then this one, if I bring that to the front and I put that, oops, just get there. I bring my, what have I done? I want to get you, and I bring it to the front.
Look at that.
And I get it so it's the same size. You can have it with the glow behind.
Stephanie, that's brilliant.
So I've got like this little patterned glow going on. So you can see how you've got that behind there. And then I can then bring this one back, and you can have the glow behind there. Obviously, I need to size it all properly, but you can. So you can make it with a glow. You can do your color boosts with. Oh, let me just come back on this one. I need to come off there. Come back onto there. My color boost, so I can change the colors. I can add the more blue in. I can fade the edges, so I can fade it down. And I can do vignettes with it, and I can put my drop shadow on too.
Look at that.
So here's my Saturday with my drop shadow like that. But then you can change the direction of where the drop shadow goes. And then we can change the
what
blur.
did you just do?
I just changed the blur radius, but I need to go back to my blur and make the whole thing blur. But the other thing you can do is, and I'll have to do it with a new word. Let me just get this one back to something like, well, we'll just get a new word. because it'll be much quicker. So into your text, you decide you want add text and you type in the word hello. Okay.
Hello.
Then you decide what font you want. So I'm going to go with this one because it's a nice chunky one. Oh, you highlight it. Sorry, everybody. Highlight it and then go to a nice font. Then you can go bold or italics or underline. It's up to you. You decide what you want to do. Let's get rid of the underline because we don't want it underlined. Come on. Don't want you underlined.
Highlight.
Highlight it. Where's my little thingy gone? Oops, I'll get a bit bigger, it'll be easier.
Double click.
There we go. Underline, gone. Right, so there's my hello. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. Oh, I'm just going to get this because I'm going to take that hello and I'm just going to get a bit of pattern on it. So, no, it'd be better if. Oh, no, I need a bigger pattern, a smaller pattern. This is why you need this. So I need this small, really small pattern. Let me get one straight out of the file. I'm going to go into my landscape. Where is it? Where have you gone? There you go. Portrait ones. We'll get you. This will work well. So hang on a minute. Let's move all this out the way. Get this pattern. So this is why you need all these different designs, right? I'm going to get my hello. I'm going to do it big so you can see what's happening. So bring that to the front. Right, hello. There you go. We'll go a bit bigger than that. Right, now we are going to go into our digital punches and I'm going to keep the inner. And I want two of those. And I'm going to copy that and paste it. I think it lets me do two. There it does, perfect. Now wait to see, do you know what I'm going to do?
No idea.
Right, now.
This is blowing my mind.
So we're going to go in a bit closer because I need you to see this. Right, go into the hello and we're going to emboss it. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to take this over here and I'm going to go into here and I'm going to change the opacity so that if I just bring this up bigger,
look at that.
You can see
It's
how you can emboss the letters inside your projects. That's why it's so good. Right, I'm really sorry, Lewis, that took a bit longer than I thought. You wanted me to show...
Coastal.
Coastal.
We need to turn all these boards around because it's on the other side.
Right, okay, so that'll take a second. While Amanda's doing that, let me show you it on here. Because this
do you want to show it on there?
Shall we do that? Right, I've got to go into here, I've got to go into my files. And I think you're on Dr. Dre. So, we've got nicknames for everything. That's why. Dr. Dre.
Snoop Dogg.
There it is.
There we
go. Okay.
Now these are everybody.
If you've missed this, guys, you've missed something.
Really special.
So, first of all, let's get our indexes on. So 60 designs, that's become a bit of a thing, okay? You're getting 60 of these. Now, I'm just going to go in a little bit bigger so you can see some of the designs.
Can we do the boards?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, those boards.
Better than the screen.
Yeah, well, I'll show you these and then I'm just going to show you, while Amanda's turning the boards, I'm just going to show you some of these up close, okay? So these are what they look like. These are your backgrounds. Look at them. They are incredible. They're absolutely stunning. The detail on them that gives you everything that you're seeing here. Whoops, bring you over there. look at this. Look at the depth that you're getting in the design. The old planks, the ropes, the ships, the backgrounds, the elements that build up each of these. Every one of them is different. The colours, the story, it looks like the rope is laid over the top of that paper. The torn edges on the paper, the seas, the old creases, the map elements, all of the different peeled paints and faded elements, all of the different designs where you've got them built in, the coral, the seashells, the rusty chains, the sand, the old lanterns, the lace and the old maps and the books and the pieces. Imagine looking out of the window years and years ago, seeing all of these beautiful elements. And it keeps on going. And I'm just going to pop down here. I've missed quite a few because I want to get to these. These are where we are storytelling. We are just telling the best kind of stories. Every one of these becomes its own postcard. Every one of these is a card front in its own right. Imagine being able to play and use every single one of these designs. And look at the water and how real it looks. But then you've got our lighthouse.
Love a
They're
lighthouse.
stunning. Right, Miss Amanda.
So last night's debate, because we were talking about this yesterday.
We were.
With the Chish and Phipps.
Fish and chips.
Right. How many of you actually had a fish and chip tea last night? Put your hands up.
Did you guys?
Yeah.
Seriously? Lewis, did you have fish and chips? Did
Oh,
you?
yeah. Oh, because I kept thinking all the way, we need fish and chips. I can't not have them.
So what did you have?
I had fish, chips and mushy peas with lots of salt and vinegar.
Right, Ethan, what did you have?
Fish, chips and curry sauce.
Fish, chips and curry sauce.
Yeah.
Lewis?
Fish, chip and curry sauce.
Oh my God. Did your mum and dad have fish and chips as well? What did they have?
Can't remember. I think they just have fish and chips.
They don't have gravy or curry. Did you have gravy or curry sauce with yours? We didn't have that. We had
You didn't?
No.
Oh, we couldn't not. After I could taste them, Stephanie.
I can taste them now.
I could actually taste them. On our way home, I says, Ethan, I'm sorry, but we're having fish and chip tea. I don't care if we've got stuff in already. We're having. I could not have it. It was like, even though it's making my mouth water thinking about fish and chips and salt and vinegar. Nom, nom, nom. Absolutely fantastic. So this is our nautical. This is Shop Coast. Look at this. I'm going to move out of Ethan's way so Ethan can get in. I'm going to go that way because he needs to be able to get in and share with you the detail that are in these. Now, they could be...
my goodness me, Amanda, we've had a lot more people join us.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Just
Hello,
a minute.
everybody.
Let's have a look. Good
my gosh.
morning.
Where? Oh, thank you.
Where have they all been?
Thank you ever so much for joining. If you're watching us for the very first time, please will you say hello to everybody. We're this crazy, mad, crafty family that bring you shows from 8 in the morning, Monday to Friday, 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, and then 6 till 7, Monday to Thursday, Saturday mornings. Honestly, we're not polished. We're definitely not polished, but we are very, very real, and we are crafters. That's what makes the difference.
Absolutely.
Even the ones that don't want to be are starting to be. Why are you laughing?
Because there's so many on here. Becky, I had fish cake and chips. Chris, I went out to the restaurant and had fish and chips. Daphne, I bought the chopper so I could make my own chips. It got delivered last night, so I'm having fish and chips on Sunday. Marion, cod and chips.
Wow, everybody.
Norma, I had fish and chips and ketchup. Pauline, bless you. Was the box die released as an SVG?
Yes.
Yes, it was, darling. Absolutely it was. Becky had to have tartar sauce with mine and garden peas. How many of us had fish and chips last night? Sorry, the fish and chip restaurants around and about. We had a run on fish and chips. Yes, the fish and chips taste better because the son-in-law paid for it.
Oh, wow.
How
Brilliant.
good's that? And Mrs. H999 went out to the local chippy. It was packed.
I wonder.
So she had to go and buy pizza and cook. Oh dear. Oh, bless you. Yeah, fish and chip shop. It's expensive, isn't it? We share it. We buy one and share it. Yeah. Oh, Miriam, fish and chips. Everybody. Oh, Crafty Lou. She's going to the chippy tonight. Tonight is chippy tea. Oh, love you.
So
you're amazing.
Thank you, everybody. That's so lovely that you share all your stuff with us. We like to share. We probably overshare a bit, but never mind. That's good too. Right, Manda, shall we have another look at all of these and talk about stuff? And for those of you that just joined us, we've got a few really amazing deals. So first of all, if you haven't bought from us before, it's super, super easy. Shall we tell everybody how to shop?
Yes, absolutely, because there's so many of you joined this morning. I couldn't believe that. So welcome, one of all, to our crafty family. It's a delight to have your company. And when you're watching and shopping with us, it couldn't be any easier. So if you're already out there watching, there's several platforms where you could be watching us. But did you know all of them? You can watch us on Facebook and Instagram. You can watch us on our website and also on YouTube if you wish to. Now, when you're shopping on your social media platforms, it's a little bit different. On the screen right now, you can see the word shop and then pattern in big bold letters. That's what you need to type into the comments below, just like you are doing talking to us. Once it goes in and you send it off, you get another message from ourselves into your inbox that says thank you very much for your reservation. Every time you put something into your basket, you'll get a message. At the end, when you're ready for checking out, click on any of those messages, and I don't know the wizardry, but it takes you straight to your shopping basket on our website. Log in and check out, okay? It's a must that you log in and you check out, because all of the... Oh, is that because I'm short? Oh, all of them that are on here, the prices, you're going to get your discounts. Even if you start brand new today and become a member, you will get a 5% discount and you start collecting points. Doesn't cost you anything to become a member. There's no startup fee. There's no monthly payment, okay? None of that. It's free. And you get all of the benefits for doing that. And right now, if you've never shopped with us before and you have items into your basket, before you log in, make sure you become a member. It's literally, I think, the few things that we need or they ask for: name, email, and your birthday. Please put your birthday in because we send you a little gift on your birthday. Again, it's all about the giving with this. And as soon as you check out, you will get that 5% discount if you're brand new, straight away off of $24.99 that we've already put on as a deal for everybody, okay? And it's amazing. Now, if you are shopping on our website, two little differences. One, there is a shop ahead button. On the main screen, as you go on there, across the ticker tape at the top, it will say shop today's deals. Click on that and all the items on every show drop down. You can shop ahead, click on everything that you want, add it all to your baskets, log in and check out. Absolutely easy. However, if you're shopping while you're watching, all the products are on your screen, visible there down the side for you to have a look at. Once you've chosen something, click on the product, add to basket, build up your basket. If you are a member, if you're not a member, for free postage, you've got to get over £50. But when you become a member, you only get up to 35. You get up to over £35 and you get free postage, which is phenomenal. Obviously, the digitals, there's no postage because you will get an email with the link and you click the link and it downloads it straight away. So if you've purchased any of these that we've had on this morning, any of our digital formats, you've already got them to download them. If you've already paid for them at checkout, they'll be there waiting for you to download and play with this afternoon, which is phenomenal. And again, once you've finished shopping, go to your little shopping basket, click on it, log in and check out. Super simple. It couldn't be any easier. So we're just going to have a little wander down the counter to share with you all the other elements that we've had on the show. So first of all, right at the beginning, the brand new launch was Shop Pattern. 60 different pattern ways for you all to actually have at home and play with. And that word, to be able to cut out words and have pattern text, that is just something that's really super special. I've not seen that before. Absolutely blew my mind away. So you've got pattern upon pattern. Look at these. Aren't they stunning? Absolutely gorgeous. And again, look at those. There's so many of them. Okay, you've got 60 different ones. And then, of course, in Minecraft Studio, you can manipulate them, change them, do whatever you like with them. But we're also giving you a digital library of backing papers. And then that gives you the opportunity of choosing what you print that backing paper onto, okay? Whether you're going to use it as a rice paper, just as a backing paper on your 140, your 250, it's entirely up to you onto your printables. Maybe you're going to print it onto vellum or onto acetate, which would be fantastic. Then we've brought you 2 dies, okay? The first one is Shop Jumper and it's $12.99. It is phenomenal. It's huge, okay? Look at all of that you're getting. And you can be creating, look at these with the jumpers, with the Christmas puddings on. Aren't they brilliant? There's another one. Okay, this is one of my favourites because the jumper is actually inside the box and it's been folded over. So somebody's had a jumper for Christmas. Now imagine using that jumper with any of these pattern papers and your text, okay? Or using any of your jumpers with any of these. Maybe you've got somebody in your life that's a fisherman and you find it really difficult. With the jumper and the nautical download, you can then put that lovely tall ship in the middle of his jumper. How fabulous is that? And then personalise it. Then the other one that we've got is, I'm going to pinch the board back, Stephanie, are the boxes. So this one, oh my goodness. Now this is a deal and a half. Shop box should be $29.99. We've brought it all the way down to £8, everybody. £8 for this die set, and it's huge, okay? The first box, your biggest box, look what you're going to be able to create with it. And then again, using your bow die, all of that to make with all your lovely pattern papers. And then Stephanie earlier swapped it up and changed the actual die, the box, to, what did you do with it? You cut into it. There we go. You used your pattern papers, didn't you?
I did.
And made it different. So putting a pattern lining inside your box, having pattern ribbon patterns. Look at that. That's beautiful. And that is with your shop pattern to add on to it.
I accidentally chopped that bit off.
Isn't that fantastic? Doesn't it look lovely? So now your pattern boxes aren't just Christmas. They're for every occasion that you can possibly think of. It's gorgeous. And it's £8. £8. And there's 7 different size boxes. So you get the main body of the box, you get the lid, and you get the little die that actually cuts the box open so you can tuck in. Okay, it's fantastic. What you can create with that is going to be phenomenal. Now, we do have Shop Coastal, which is this download, and we have some new stencils for you all to go with this. Oh my goodness. Please, if you get in the Coastal, this is a must-have to add into your basket. Just look at these. They're all A4, and you've got different elements. If you want to mask off, you don't have to use all of it, okay? So this one, you've got your sentiment, great adventure, you've got your shells, you've got your fish, you've got your anchor, you've got your stars, you've got a shoal of fish. So that's your first one. This one is Shop Bundle for all 4. There you have your compass, you've got your star, ship's wheel, drift away, and just a little bit of script. And I think script is really important when you've got something like this. Maybe you're going on adventures and you're doing a memory book of somewhere that you've been. These would look stunning. Then we have absolutely gorgeous seahorse. just so beautiful, literally beautiful. You've got your seaweed, your shells, your rope with the knot in it, and then your bubbles. Bubbles again, I mean, for me, they don't have to be bubbles. If you turn yours and make them small and turn them into postcards, the tea stains where a cup's been put as well. You know, multi-use for the same thing. And also, when you have a stencil, the super cool thing about a stencil is you can have everything facing that way, but if you flip it over, you can have everything facing the other way, which means you can build up symmetry. Then we've got the words, and I love this because this has got so much packed into it. Firstly, you've got your lovely rope edge. Then you've got your latitude and longitude if you wanted it. You've got a couple of seagulls. You've got sailor spirit, so you've got a script. Then you've got the anchor on its own, a smaller one if you wanted that. Then you've got the Santa Maria. You've got Wanderer if you wanted that on its own. All you need to do is put a little bit of tape and mask all these off. More of that lovely script. And then you've got this fabulous big sentiment in the middle. I want to be wild and free, just like the sea. Well, you could be, I want to be wild. You could have, I want to be wild and free. Break it up and make your own sentiment. But those four, shop bundle $19.99 for 4 A4 stencils that are packed with imagery for you. Now, we all know that we love the Brother Scan and Cut here at Highlight. I mean, I don't think there's one of us in the building at the moment that doesn't have one, especially on the deals that we've been having recently. Now, we've not forgotten our lovely SVG fans, and we've brought them in an SVG file format for you. Of course we have. So this one is Shop SVG $14.99, again for all 4. Now, because you've got the Brother Scan and Cut, you have now got the ability to manipulate the files, okay? Whether you just resize it on your mat, or what you do is take it into Canvas and pick and choose elements and make your own, okay? Which is phenomenal. So either way, shop bundle $19.99 gets you the 4 A4 physical. Shop SVG, which is $14.99, gets you the 4 SVG files that work beautifully with this collection that's behind me. I can't help but look, because we've got a screen and we can see what's happening. It's just so beautiful. You can't help but look at the imagery. And every time you look at one of the pictures, there's something else that you've missed and you've not seen. Like on this one, I was first drawn to the tall ship, not even realising that it was within a torn page with lace. And now I've looked again, and there's florals in here behind. Every time I've looked at it, there's something a little bit different, even down to actually seeing the shadow of the ship in the water. Just beautiful. Now, when you're working with your stencils, 2 of your tools that I think are really important, well, there's 3 of your tools here. I'm going to bring these 3 in. First of all, Cadence Cut and Use Foam. Absolutely phenomenal for working with your stencils, for actually pouncing through them. Amazing, okay? It is a staple hero product from Cadence that we use every single day. And that's no word of a lie. We use it every day continually. When you're working with your stencils, the second hero product has got to be your stencil spray. Now, whether you're going to be those that have bought the SVG files and you're making your own stencils at home, I would still say put this in your basket. So Shop Spray, $9.99. It's UK only, guys, because it's an aerosol. But again, it will save you so much time and effort by putting this on. It just makes it easy. Just makes life easy when you're using it. If you're an avid stenciler, go for this because it's phenomenal. Then, of course, your stencil brushes. Now, with this, you can use any of your mediums, whether you're going to go through with your paste, your paints, your inks, anything that you want to blend through on your stencils, you're going to need quality stencil brushes. Now, as you can see on here, they're flat. They're all cut flat. So it enables you to do the swirling. If you were watching Stephanie yesterday with those lovely floral stencils, you saw her working with these brushes, holding them upright and swirling with them, and it makes it such an easy application of any medium through your stencil. And you're getting a double pack of that one. So you're getting 6 brushes. There's 11, 17 and 14 size-wise, if you want to know the actual brush size. And you're getting 2 packets, which is just brilliant. So those 3 are real staples that you need if you are a stenciler. Okay. Then we have our glow-in-the-dark. These are brilliant mica powders. Absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen them, you can now use these. This is another tool to elevate what you've already got, whether it be stenciling, whether it be with your Aquastone varnish, any of your varnish mediums, any of your clear mediums from Cadence, pop that in. I'm still going to have a go at this because I think this is fantastic. We had a lovely customer the other day that was talking about these. What she'd done is that she painted it onto pebbles in a garden with Aquastone. So she mixed it with Aquastone, painted it onto pebbles, and now of an evening when she goes out into the garden, she's got all these beautiful coloured pebbles in a garden, which I think that would be magical. How amazing is that? And then we have got our mica powders now. I'm not sure how many of these 2 that we actually have left, guys, because they've been flying. And again, especially after watching Stephanie with her demos yesterday, because it was phenomenal. So we do have Shop Noble, which is at the front. Now, they're more of your pastel colours, okay? Let me lay them out for you. So, like this. So this is your Shop Noble. You're getting 25 5-gram packets, okay? Now 5 grams might not sound like it's a lot, but when you're talking about mica powder that's even finer than talcum powder, there's a lot in these packets. Look at that rainbow of colour. So that one is Shop Noble, $24.99 for 25 colours. It's when you've actually taken your discount off, it's less than £1 a packet. Brilliant. Now this one is your Shop Royal. So again, and I'm not sure how much of any of them that we've got left, but I know it's dwindling. So again, you're getting 25 colours, 5 grams in each pack, but this one is where your black is, okay? You've got your black and your grey in that one, so that's got that. You've got more of your, let's say, natural tones in this one, and a bit more of your opulent, and then these are your specials. So if you do like your interference powders, they're in Shop Royal, okay? So you have got the ones that are going to be a blue and a gold and an orange and a yellow. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 interference and a pearl, I'm going to say. So that is where you're going to get your interference colours, and your black is in Shop Royal. Just stunning, stunning, stunning colours. $24.99, 25 colours, 5 grams in each one. Brilliant. Do you want to go back to a demo for a little while?
We do the powder one.
We're going to do the powder one on the, which one? This big one, the big tray. Now, look at this as a thing of beauty. I'm going to take it out for everybody because I like doing. It's like having a fancy box of chocolates. This is my idea of calorie-free crafting. Look at that. Oh my word. 10% is already in allocation for this one, guys. And again, we've not got much stock. Okay, so when it's gone, I think it's gone for a bit. Look at this. Now, these are 3-gram powder pots. You can see it's packed from top to bottom. It is full. $39.99, but in this occasion you are getting 52 colours, but you are also getting your micas that have got the interference in here as well, all in together. So 52 colours, 3 grams in each, $39.99. How incredible is that? Absolutely amazing. But yeah, that is definitely my idea of calorie-free crafting. That's my chocolate box. So where would you like us to go now? We're going back to Stephanie. Are you ready for us, Stephanie?
I was going to go to Touch by Nature, everybody.
Touch by Nature.
And just show you a few things that you can do with everything. So first of all, I've picked us a really nice little background here. So I'm just going to go into my files, and you've got this there's loads of them. So we've got 60 of these files. I mean, choosing which is your favourite is going to be the hardest thing to do because there are so many different designs. So we've got lots of beautiful scenery, lots of really cute elements. So I'm going to take this one and we're going to put a little sentiment in here. So we're going into add text and I'm just going to type it here. And I'm going to put, I hog you so much. Okay, now this wording, I want it so that it is all lined up nicely, so it looks like that. So we want it so that it's all nicely lined up. Oops, just get hold of it. I'm just going to get hold of it and move it, and it sits there. But I also want it so that it colour matches, because that black just stands out too much. So I'm going to go into my brushes and I'm going to pick out this colour picker, this little picker here. And I'm going to come into here and I'm going to choose a few colours. So let's try some different colours and see which one we prefer. I'm thinking, oh, that one doesn't really stand out, does it? Let's go a bit darker and see what that looks. Yes, I like that.
Oh, lovely.
So there we've now got our design. I'm now going to make it a little bit smaller. And I've got my little I hog you so much in this little picture. So the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to go into, I've just picked another design that's similar, and I'm going to go into my digital punches and I'm going to pick a basic shape. So let's go up here and pick a nice shape. No, do you know what? We'll have a frame instead. We're going to pick a frame. So which one should we have? Oh, this is tough because there's, well, actually, just what about a nice little circle? We'll have you, and we're going to put you there, and we're going to decide that we're going to keep the inner. So I've got myself now a lovely little frame that I can now bring to the front here. We're going to bring this on here. We're going to get our little I hog you so much, very small. Excuse me. Our frame is going to go quite a bit bigger. And it's going to go there. Our I hog you so much is going to get a bit stretched to fit in there. Oh, we've only got 2 minutes left. Oh, my goodness me.
Remember to type in Saturday for Spin the Wheel, guys.
Oh, and then I want to go, well, we'll make it, oh, there's no time left. We need to do a spin the wheel. Did you hear them whispering? We've only got 2 minutes left. We haven't, we've only got 1 minute 30. Right, who's our winner?
I'm just going to give it another 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Right, while we're doing that then, I've got some others lined up. Look, what you can do is you can take the whole pattern like this, take a word plaque like this one. Where are you? Where have you gone? Word plaque, you. There. Get your word plaque, make it supersized, then go to keep inner. So we've got him as a word. Then we go into our brushes and let's set that colour at the back so it shows up.
That.
So you can make some really clever cards with this. How exciting is this? And if you don't want to have the inner, you can keep the outer.
Okay, Lewis, ready? We have got the winner is...
Do we get loads of confetti?
Yay!
Yay!
Mitch!
It's Mitch! Congratulations!
Well done!
Right, guys,
Brilliant.
please don't go anywhere because we have got another show lined up for you. We're literally going to be the other side of the wall, and Mitch is going to
150
win
points.
150 points.
Well done.
Thank you, everyone. We'll
See
be
you
with you in
soon.
just a couple of minutes. See you in a minute.